Hi, I'm Ravi from Autowave, and in this video what we're going to show you is the OBDStar G3 device using the brand new Mercedes-Benz software. I'm in an A-class Mercedes and we've got a customer with an original key. Start the vehicle, all starts fine, everything working good, and the central locking obviously working absolutely fine. We're going to use an AUT RK0039 Autowave remote. As you can see, this is a brand new key. Remote's not programmed, nor is the ignition. So this is a brand new key from Autowave. Now, if we look at the menu of the OBDStar, we can either select by model or we can select by chassis. So if I select A-Class, we can either auto detect it or use the W169. If I press auto detect, I'm just going to turn the ignition on with the original key. Please connect the diagnostic tool with the MP001 programmer. It's the first time we've used it, and the device has just had the software released. So this is the absolute first time it's being used. So now it's getting the EIS type and it says W169. So we press yes. So now we've got a function, add keys, all keys lost, or ECU reset virgin, or program an ECU. Just so we know, we're going to go to add keys. However, if we look at the functions, it has EIS virginizing, it has ECM virginizing, the ECU, the transmission module, the ISM, and the ELV, obviously electronic steering lock. So I'm going to hit add keys. Now we've got a step-by-step guide. This tells us on the guide, it tells us exactly how to connect the actual device. So as you'll see here, we've got the MP001, we've got part of the Benz adapter, we've got the cable that comes with the Benz adapter, which is a long cable which also had OBD. I've got my OBD cable connected into the MP001 with the power going to it as well, and then this cable will go to OBD, and it's all on the diagram. So, and as we can see, we have the guide with all the connections on there. Now, it tells us the steps. Step 1 is to read the pin code, obviously connect to the vehicle. Next is to generate the key file. Now there's two methods. One is if we already had the IMO data, or two is by reading the IMO data, like what we're going to do now. It will generate a key file online. Then it says reset virgin B key data. That's if, let's say you've bought an aftermarket key, or you bought a key and it's already got key data on there. This is so it resets the key that you're using. Then it will read the key info, again, reading the new key. Then it will write the data that it's made, that it's created from the vehicle. And then we can test the key. So let's go ahead and do the steps. So first of all, I'm going to press read pin code. So it says pin code collection. This function is available by connecting to the server. So we're connected to the internet, and it says please connect the C404 module, which is the Benz adapter, the diagnostic tool, and the MP001, which we have done. So now it's going to communicate. So follow the instructions, and after we've followed the instructions, we may have to reactivate the original key to make sure it's all working fine. So here we go. If we press yes, insert and remove, and now we're using the working key, the ignition key from the EIS 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Now there's a wait time. Remove the ignition key and insert it into the infrared hole. So we're just putting it in there. This is now reading the key data. Insert and remove the ignition key from the EIS 3 times. Then insert it into the EIS. So we've got insert, take it out, insert, take it out, insert, take it out, and then insert. Turn the ignition key to the on position and observe whether the dashboard lights up. Dashboard lights up. Basically, if it didn't work, then we'd have to take it in and out a few times and turn the ignition on. Remove the key from the EIS and insert it into the hole and press OK. So now this is the bit that takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and basically now this is calculating the data online on the OBDStar servers by interrogating the information in the vehicle. So far it's been a good few minutes, certainly less than 10 minutes, and we're seeing it coming up towards the end of the process. And at this point we've got the original key in the interface. We haven't actually done anything with the new key so far. All we've done is with the original key and the vehicle, and all via OBD. Okay, insert and remove the ignition key from the EIS 3 times, then insert. So we're going to do the same again. Insert, and did you hear the steering lock go there? Take it out, insert, take it out, insert, take it out, and now we're going to leave it inserted. Press OK. Turn the ignition key to the on position and see if the dashboard lights come up, which they do. That's OK. So now there's another calculation that's happening online. Again, this is on the OBDStar servers, which will take 1 to 5 minutes. So we've got the PIN code. So that is the key password for the vehicle. So now we've done the PIN code collection. So step 1 is done. Now I'm going to generate a key file. So method 1 is what we're going to use. The reason we're going to use method 1 is because we're connected by OBD. Now what this has done is, so obviously we've got all the information here. These are all the key tracks, what's used, what's not used, the VIN of the vehicle, the mileage. Now what you'll find is the PIN code we've just read, it comes up there. Now the reason why it comes up there is because what OBDStar have done is, once we've calculated the information, it's stored this EIS data and attached that PIN code to that EIS data. So it's just fetched it and automatically populated it. So now if I press generate key file, it'll ask me what key position. Now you see here, we've only got keys 1 and 2 used. I'm going to select key 4. Press OK. It's generating the key file. Key file generation success. So now I can go back. So what that's done is generate a key file for us to dump onto this key, which will then make it ready to start this vehicle. I'm just going to take the key out of the ignition as well. And before I do any other programming, I'm going to ensure that the vehicle still starts. That was me. The vehicle still starts, no warning lights on the dashboard. And you can hear the ignition light going every time, so we know everything's good. So now I'm going to reset Virgin BE key data. So obviously we've connected via OBD. Please insert the key into the infrared keyhole. So I'm putting my new key inside here. Tap OK. Reset the key. Communicating with the key. Key reset version successfully. I knew it was already versionized, but obviously it's just good practice to do that. Now we're going to read the key info. So this is the original, the new key that we are going to put the data onto. And as you'll see from the data that's going to be shown on screen, it's blank key. So now I'm going to write the key data. Insert the blank key. Select the key file. Now you can see I did key 4. Select that, write the key file. So this is now writing the data onto the key. So we've done all we need to do on the vehicle. We've read the pin code from the server. We've generated a key file, and now we're just putting it onto the key. And once we've put that onto the key, it's successful, insert the key and check if it can start. Now it says on here, the new data key may have normal remote functionality but unable to start the vehicle. If so, disable then enable the key, which I don't think will happen, but one way to find out. So we're going to try the new key in the ignition. I heard the steering lock disengage. The vehicle starts. Everything's good. Central locking is also good. And on this one, if I press the boot button, it did actually just activate the boot. The original one was a 2 button, but we've made it into a 3 button. And that's using an AUT RK0039. Thanks for watching, and we've got the first video of the OBDStar G3 using a Mercedes-Benz adapter. Thank you.